Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Makia. If you are new, welcome. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my upbeat makeup routine. And this is pretty much the look I go to when I want to get camera ready, if I want to go out. This is the look I'm going for. I'm starting off with foundation first before I go to my eyes, or I'm just doing a full foundation look. I want to welcome you guys into the new year. Happy New Year. And by the time you guys see this video, my birthday has passed. I'm back and we got more videos we're gonna crank out this year. We're trying to get these numbers up. Guys, make sure you are subscribed to my channel and click the notification bell so you are notified every time I post a video. So yeah, if you guys want to see how to achieve this look and how I achieve this look, then you guys should continue to watch. Hey, jumping right in, my face is already clean. I'm going to be doing like an updated skin routine of what I do to my skin. My skin has gotten a lot better in the past couple of months because my skin has acted out, but I know this is not the purpose of this part. So you guys, I'm going to jump right into my eyebrows. I always start with my eyebrows first. You can do anything you want to do first, but I like to do my eyebrows because it helps me, work on my eyes, because I feel like the eyes are the center of the face, the eyebrows are the center of the face. So I'm going to do my eyebrows. If you guys want to see how I do my eyebrows and how I groom them, I'm going to leave it up here and I'm going to link it down below. But yeah, after I finish my eyebrows, I will be right back. Okay, you guys, I am back and I'm burning up. Whew. Okay, so now that I have my eyebrows done, so first I'm going to jump into priming. Priming just helps with a smooth base for your foundation. And I'm going to use my Maybelline Master Prime today. I really like this, so it's really all I really use. And I'm just gonna put this all over my face. Next, I want to go in with my Maybelline Baby Skin Primer. I really like this around my nose area. You can use any primer that you have. I just put it in the areas where I have like visible pores. I put it on my cheek area and I put it on my nose. And I make sure I rub it all the way in. So now that I have that worked in, I'm going to go right into color correcting. I do have dark spots. If you don't, you can skip this step. If you have a really full coverage foundation, you can skip this step also, but I like to do it. But yeah, I'm gonna be taking the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Orange. And I'll be using that as my color corrector today. You can use a concealer that's your skin tone to correct as well. So now that I have that on my face, I'm gonna let it set just a little bit because I want to get the maximum coverage of my color corrector, and I just don't want to wipe it away all the way, and I want it to be set under my foundation. So I'm just gonna let it set just for a little bit. So when I let that set, I like to take one of these little makeup sponges. I get mine from the dollar store. So yeah, I'm just gonna blend that out. So now that I have all of that blended out, I like to set my concealer. So again, it doesn't bulge under my foundation. So I'm going to be taking my Sache Buttercup setting powder, and I'm just going to set. I usually like to take my Airspun translucent powder, but it's a little bit too light for my liking at times. So I want this to be a little bit more, to my skin tone. So I'm just going to be taking the same sponge, and I'm going to take my powder, dip it in, and I'm just gonna set that. And brush off the excess powder. So I'm going to take the same sponge to set my nose because I do deal with an oily nose with wearing my foundation, and I want to keep it as shine free as possible. So I'm just going to take that and set my nose. Now dust away the excess. Okay, so now I like to go in and do an extra priming, smoothing of my skin. So I'll be taking my e.l.f. mist and set to prepare my face for my foundation a little bit more. And I'm just gonna let that set just a little bit. So now that it's a little bit set into my skin just a little bit, I'm going to start adding my foundation. And my foundation, my favorite foundation, is the L'Oreal True Match foundation in the shade C7 in the color Nut Brown. So to be blending out my foundation, I'm going to be taking my sponge. You can use any tool to help you get the desired look that you want, but I like the sponge because it helps give me a more natural look, and that's the look I'm going for. Of course, though, I want my full beat, but I still want to look like myself. So after my first layer is applied, I like to go back in with a flatter brush, and I just like to blend it out even more. And then I go back in with my sponge to help me get an overall finished blend on my skin. So the next step is highlighting and contouring. So first, I like to sometimes I'll go into contouring. I like to use the same foundation in the shade C8, and this is in the color Cocoa. Okay, then I'm gonna go back in with my sponge to blend that out. Then I'm going to take the same side where my foundation was applied, and I'm just going to help blend it out a little bit more. So to highlight, I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Fawn. Just a little bit here. And I like to bring the concealer just a little bit into my nose, just a little bit, to slightly contour my nose, because I don't really contour my entire nose. And I like to bring it down to the center of my nose, and that's it. That's what I like to do. You could do something that's a little better for your face. You can highlight here, you can highlight your forehead, you can highlight the top of your lip, you can highlight your chin. I choose not to because I don't think it looks flattering on me. And to get the maximum coverage, again, I'm going to let it set just a little bit. I really don't do that trick, but today I want to do it because, you know, I had to get camera ready. So now that's set just a little bit. I'm going to take the bottom part of my sponge and I'm just going to blend that out. If I haven't done my eyes for the day, if I wanted to do just a regular eye, I like to take the foundation that's on here under my eyes and I like to bring it on my lid and bring it up to the area where I concealed my eyebrows. And I like to blend it out and keep it kind of central here, but bring it out as well and blend it down just a little bit. And you want to do both eyes at the same time because you want each side to look the same and you want each eye to have the same coverage. So just want to do that back and forth. I like to take whatever is left from my highlight and bring it up top of my forehead in the center. Again, blend it out more. Take the excess and put it on my forehead. And I like to take the side I blend out my foundation and blend everybody in. And for a tiny bit more highlight, I like to take my NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer. It's a mouthful, and this is in the shade CW07. It's called Tan, I think. Yeah, it's called Tan. And I just like to add dot here and a dot here and a dot here. Dot here, dot here, and a dot here. And I immediately blend that out as well. Make sure you are looking up so you can get into the creases under your eye. Again, I'm going to be taking the other side of my foundation where I blend out my foundation and just blend everybody together. Okay, now we're on to the next part of this whole beat. I'm going to be taking, again, my Sache Buttercup to set under my eyes. And I'm going to be taking another sponge. This is just a regular sponge I got from the beauty supply store. I'm going to take my sponge, dip it in the powder. And I want to dab off the excess like that. And then I like to blow, or you can dab it on the back of your hand to take off the excess powder. And then what you do is you look up and you want to set and roll. And you want to do the same thing. Do not blow on it if you're doing clients. If you're doing yourself, you can do it. And you want to press it in, okay? You guys want to set your creams, your liquids, you want to set it in place. And you want to go in there and set like so. And then to set my entire face, I'm going to go in with my black Opal Deluxe powder, and this is in the shade Dark. And I'm just going to set my entire face. To set my nose again, so I'm just take some of my Sache Buttercup to set my nose. She gets oily, and I like to set all the way up my nose, especially if you're wearing glasses. You want to kind of set these inner corner areas so they won't budge and they won't move. And the trick I like to use to see if my foundation is set, I like to touch my face, and if it's still tacky, I will still set it. So right here, it's still a little bit tacky, so I'm going to take some more powder and kind of set like right in here. So on this side, I'm still a little tacky. I want to pat and buff and make sure everything is moved. Remove my eye makeup. I like to take a flat brush to remove the excess powder. Now the next step is blushing and setting our contour a little bit. You do not have to add blush or contour. For me, I like to add a little blush. I like blush. I just like that as a fleshy look to my look. I'm scared of blush, so I be careful. I'm very, very careful with this. Let me just dab it on like so. So to be deepening up my contour just a little bit, taking my Shea moisturizer, is my favorite, and this is in the shade Sable. And I'm gonna take an angled brush. I'm just gonna take the powder, get it on there, dab the excess off. What you want to do is dab and sweep, and you kind of want to do circular motions. And you want to do the same thing on the opposite side. Brush, dab. You want to dab and do circular motions. And you want to work from here to here, like you have an angle, okay? Me, I like to work from the top of my ear down to the corner of my mouth. Dab. And bring it down. Go over my contour just a little bit, and I like to bring it under my face to contour that because I do suffer with a double chin just a little bit. You know, I want to add moisture back into my face because I look a little powdery. So I'm gonna go back in with my e.l.f. Mist and Set. I love this stuff, and I just want to shake it up and spray my face. Okay, now my face is set. I'm gonna go back in just a little bit, contour. I'm gonna contour my nose. I'm gonna be taking this angled, small angled brush, and I'm just gonna set that here where I add my foundation earlier. And then I like to set just here, like that. So the next step in our full beat is adding a little bit of shine, highlight, a little glow on our skin. So I'm going to be taking the same palette I used earlier, and I'm just going to take the gold, like the light gold shade in there, and mix it with the, and I'm just going to add a little highlight. Ooh. So you guys, I'm going to finish the rest of my eyes off camera, and I will be right back. Okay you guys, I just finished my eyes. So now for my lips, I'm keeping it very simple because I just don't want to do too much for my foundation today. You guys are going to be doing a final set of my makeup. I'm going to be taking the Makeup Revolution setting spray, and I'm just going to be setting my whole face, and then we'll be finished. Okay you guys, this is the completed look. I hope you guys followed along, and I hope you guys find this video very helpful, and you guys, make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you watched it all the way to the end. It helps a lot. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Remember to love, embrace, and celebrate who you are, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.